what is happening with social media? I really want to know. What's up, guys? It's your girl Kasey, and I'm your favorite Nashville realtor. And I'm actually here talking about social media, more specifically Instagram, because while I'm not an influencer by any stretch of the imagination, I do get majority of my clients from social media or through social media, like referrals or anything like that. I use it as a reinforcer to remind people that I am in real estate, so then they can refer me business. So I actually take the time to really study Instagram, study the algorithm. I really love knowing the data behind how you get the results that you get. I don't always put all the things into action, probably because I do too much research, but here we are trying to help each other. What does Instagram have going on? So today I'm going to talk about some of the new features that have come out in 2023 that you should be aware of and that you should honestly try. If you don't know already, one of the new features that came out on Instagram, like within the last 30 days at least, from Instagram channel. And the channel and this is what I'm confused about, and I'm just going to take a moment to sit here and talk to you guys, because honestly, I'm just confused on the purpose of the channel, right? So you have your Instagram story, which is where you broadcast out to your people, right? And that's what the channels are essentially. So you can go in and be a part of someone's channel. But what's the difference between an Instagram story? To me, an Instagram story is at least more interactive, because the channel is only where I can communicate with my followers. So I can either do a voice note, a video, do a poll, or write text into this channel. And people can only react to the channel or vote on a poll. And I understand it's supposed to stop hate and all that great stuff. Whereas if you can't receive hate comments, that's still wonderful and all. But that's the same thing as a story. You can turn off of your story comment section so that people don't send you a message in return. So I'm just kind of confused. I would rather still do stories than the channel, because I don't really understand its purpose. I wish that it was more of community oriented, how the lives allow you to at least comment back in them. I wish it was more of a collaborative style thing. And if you know, most influencers that are getting these hate comments or anything like that, know that they're going to get those. And if you don't want to do those, then that's wonderful. But as for me and my following, I think that it would be a great conversation to have, and I'm more about community collaboration than I want to just talk to you. I would rather us have a conversation back and forth. But that's just me, and so I'm trying channels just to see how it's gonna be and what that really will look like for the long run. So then the other thing that I was thinking about was the note section, up in the DMs, is that that's basically the Facebook status updates or whatever. And I'm honestly just not here for it. I haven't used those. I don't like seeing them. I don't really care about your inner thoughts like that, to see a constant status update in my DMs of people. And so I don't really understand the purpose of that, and I don't understand how that helps the algorithm. And I don't want to use those, because if it doesn't help the algorithm, then why am I doing that when I can just post on my story and it's going to go away in 24 hours, just like the notes in the DMs. And if people want to slide in my DMs, they can slide into my DMs anyway. This is not an open invitation. I'm just saying. And then the other thing that they did was they took off videos. You can no longer just upload a video and put it on there. It now has to be a reel. And then in that reel, you can pick topics for where that reel is categorized. But then you don't even have a real estate topic to choose. And so it's real estate is a huge thing that people are posting about, whether it's open houses, whether it's about like interest rates, mortgage, finance, like stuff like that. I feel like there are not enough topics in the real topics section to adequately like help the algorithm decide what like I'm posting about. Also, they like hashtags are not as important anymore, and it's more about the keywords in your caption. And I think I like that a little bit better. I think that hashtags are ugly and bulky, and I don't really like them. But I do them because it was supposed to help the algorithm determine what I'm talking about. But if you're just going to go back and double check, like with the words in my caption, then that's wonderful. Also, I have been using copy.ai for my Instagram captions. I know that some people are using Chat GPT, but I use that for something else, and I'll talk to y'all about that in another video. But yeah, I'm starting to use copy.ai for my captions, and then I'll just go in and tweak them based off of what I like from them. And I feel like that's helped me a lot with my wanting to do all of the things, because it's a lot of places to be in order to like capture all of like the essence of social media, and it really does seem like a full-time job. So for people to like come at content creators, like it seems very hard to me. Okay, I don't know everything, but it seems difficult to me. One of the last most important features that was just added to Instagram was the verification subscriptions. Also, I would love to know like how many people are subscribed to an individual, like a content creator's subscription. I want to know, like, you have to have 10,000 followers in order to have the subscription feature. But I want to know, like, in what instance would people buy a subscription from you? Like, you're giving away a lot of the content for free just so that you can get followers. And I feel like if you give everything, like if you're like a fashion vlogger or whatever, and you do a subscription, at what point do we come up with our own thoughts and come up with our own things? But that's getting into the weeds of it. Anyway, buying the verification, the blue check. Okay. Yes, I did it. Yes, I have the Instagram verification subscription, but I did it to try it out. And we're not seeing if we're going to commit for this long term because it's $15 a month. Anywho, I did it. I have actually been applying for my verification from Instagram for years. And I'm like, first of all, I was a news reporter. I have plenty of articles like about me, of me in them. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand. My Twitter and my Facebook are already verified. And why didn't you verify me, Instagram? Because you wanted my money. You saw this coming. And you saw my application and said, oh, she'll definitely pay for a subscription. Well, I did. But I'm not sure if it will live up to the hype, because I feel like they've made so many workarounds that at first only the verified accounts could use, like the swipe up feature for the links. Well, they created the link button in there. So, and I think that there were a couple other features that only verified accounts had access to, but now they've made workarounds for those exact same things that no longer have the benefit of being Instagram verified. I'll keep you posted. But the verification for subscription is like $15 a month. And it's not a verification that you are of notoriety. It's just verifying your identity. So that's the difference between those two verifications. But a lot of people like in the entrepreneurial space are discussing it because It does give you access to support, like Instagram support if your account was to be hacked. It, just kind of takes care of more of the back end things that more entrepreneurs are talking about in the creator space of how to get business. So we're going to see, but those are the like basic features that you should be on the lookout for. And, a lot of it, to me, I really love social media. And I love the creation of social media, like creating for social media. I like that part. But sometimes I'm like, what is all this for? And why do we need so many features? Like, I understand that you're trying to keep us on the platform longer, but it also, for me, in my small little brain, it makes the algorithm, it confuses the algorithm. If we're doing all these things, trying all these things, not being consistent on any of those things to help the algorithm, but then you're adding new features, which then I feel like puts the creator back, because it's like we then have to figure out new ways to just continue to express ourselves. Like, I just want to create videos and reels and keep it pushing. Like, I don't want to manage everything. And also, I feel like Instagram is becoming the new Facebook. Like, Facebook has all of the things. Like, it has Facebook dating, it has Facebook Messenger, it has the Facebook pages where you can make communities in them and have like community pages. And it has all of these things. And I feel like that's what Instagram is about to become. I wish that they would bring back MySpace, because MySpace kept you humble. Okay? You mess with me today, you're not in my top 8. Okay? I wish that Facebook would go back to its original purpose of being for college students. And Instagram would go back to really focusing on photos. And let TikTok have short-term video content. Because Vine was a thing. Okay? And so if we could go back to all of like the original purposes, the only platform that I feel has been the most true to themselves is YouTube. YouTube is like, we're doing long form content, and that's it. We're sticking to that. They've added the YouTube Shorts, but I feel like, okay, Shorts make sense. It makes sense. It's not like TikTok Shorts. Shorts are not like TikToks. It actually has content. TikTok doesn't have content sometimes. Like, it's just kind of entertainment. So I would love to know your thoughts on social media right now. I know that was all. I'm going to come back and do a more focused, honed in video about Instagram and social media. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Since we've talked about social media so much, you might as well go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms. That would be awesome, at the Kasey Freeman. And I'll see you in the next video.